Yep, there are men who can teach a thing or two about kissing frogs. Anthony is definitely one of them because I'm telling you right now, he has kissed this frog and it really and truly has turned out to be an ogre. It is not a princess, it is an ogre. Let's go.
What?
Why are you being so petty?
I'm being petty?
Yes.
After all the things that you have taken me through, it's me that's being petty?
Shayla, the whole thing with you and RB going back and forth, talking about, oh, the Coley name is better than the Dalton name.
Was that all you heard? I apologized to a man whose life is forever changed.
Yeah.
He thought he had a son.
A very sick apology, an apology that wasn't worth a darn. I mean, I wouldn't have taken it either, but hey, Arby just really and truly don't even care about the apology. I think Arby is happy that he does not have to deal with shit. I think that's what Arby cares about, that he doesn't have to deal with this. You know?
Because I was protecting you,
Protecting
keeping your
me?
secret. Yes.
Wow, you
Why
were.
is this all
So
news
you weren't
to you?
you weren't protecting yourself?
Anthony, come on now.
You were gonna let that man go through life thinking that this baby was his
Because
just because
that
you were
was
protecting
your
me?
idea. That was your idea. So we both took part. But guess what? I'm the bigger person, so I said the apology. Did you apologize to Arby? Exactly, Anthony. So I
Don't think any of y'all apologized to Arby. I think the apology was like not even so great either. And I don't believe the apology. Apology kind of whitewash it. It sounds stinky. It wasn't real.
not being petty. This is just how life is. You didn't think Kai was your son. You found out Kai was your son. Now you sing in a different tune.
Shayla, I know what it is. I thought you had a man. Like you got a man, right?
I do have a man.
So
I have
why
a
are you so
great
petty
man.
against me?
This don't have nothing to do with Iman.
Really?
This is about you and how you chose to move as a father. And thank God you
How
did
I chose
this.
to move as a father, what? Providing for my son and his mother?
Taking unnecessary DNA tests, trying to prove. Thank God you did this. when
How
he was
many
just
times do I
one.
have to tell you that
Oh
was
my
a
God.
precautionary thing?
Hopefully this is like the last thing you ever do to your son that offends him in this way.
Offends him. Let me tell you something.
I don't feel sorry for Anthony. He really and truly does deserve this. Now, if Amber can live through this, that's going to be a whole different thing to see. This is going to be something very tough for her to live through. And like I said before, the best bet he has is to go through child support. The only other court guys that he could get a DNA test in is child support. When it comes to the name change and legitimization, they can move the process through without a DNA test because a father has admitted to wanting to be the father of that child. The courts will work like that. That was basically what I saw with the research. Now with the DNA test, that may be a little bit different. That's all I know.
My son is going to be great because his father is great and his father takes care of his responsibilities and he is my responsibility. So all this stuff that you're doing, you think that's helping him become a better little boy growing up to be a man?
Okay, well, I'm all he has, really.
You're all he has.
I'm all he has.
Would you
That's
open
reliable.
your eyes? Seriously? You wouldn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out if it wasn't for me.
She definitely wouldn't have a pot to piss in. You're all he has is crazy. It always the woman is making it. But you know what? She's giving you exactly how women create the single mother narrative. That's what she's actually giving you. Because they do create a narrative and this or them create narrative. Even when the fathers are around them, find ways and means of saying this. But hey, again, Anthony deserved this. So on the next side, he does deserve all of what he's getting because the truth is, he should never mess with this frog from morning, anyways.
I had somebody before you, Anthony, that was taking care of
Yeah,
things. You're
and-
not the only man. And guess what? I have a man now that's taking care of things.
It's
And
taking care of things.
Exactly. I'm going to be good regardless. I'm the only one taking accountability, saying that I'm sorry to the people that we have hurt while you walk around like everything you do is so perfect and so righteous. It's not.
Whatever, Shirley.
And I'm not being petty. Anthony, I'm off that. You're right. I'm happy. I got a new man, a new relationship. I haven't been this happy in God knows when. Here, baby. You want this? So I will take my son, our son.
Best thing you can do is get visitation. Anthony have to go to the courts. If not, then this is going to be like a whole thing. I don't know how long Amber is going to be able to last even to as long as with all of this because I mean it's going to be very, very tough. Like I said before, the only other thing that Anthony could do at this point, the only other move he has is if Amber is to get pregnant. Now, based on the question I see my ask Chase yesterday, I'm like, dude, after all of what's going on, regardless of how y'all said the question was meant and what he was asking the question for, my thing is the question should not have come out of my mouth. I've never sat down and asked a man, hey, you know what? How do I get off with cheating? You just don't ask certain questions. You just don't get into it. But maybe him knows something that I don't know. Maybe he's more of a gallus than me, and maybe I've gotten soft. Do you think O'Neill has gotten soft, and that O'Neill should be asking questions that Anthony's asking? Has O'Neill gotten soft? Maybe O'Neill gets soft, but hey, you know what? I'll take my softness for right now. I just don't think I should need to be asking these stupid questions at this point. But it goes to show you, he will have Shayla to deal with. That's the thing. He's gonna have this ogre of a person to deal with for the next couple of years. That's the big thing. Let's see him deal with it. Not much we can do for him right now because he took this whole thing, just take it on. You know what I mean? Hey, I want to take this kid. I want a kid so bad. Let me just take it from any mother. Word to the wise gentlemen. Be very, very careful is the message. Be careful who you make mothers. Because that's the message for the young men who are watching this. Be careful who you turn into mothers. Because you might be thinking you're getting a princess and a wonderful mother, and you're getting an ogre and a fraud. Let me know what you think.